Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Whoa.
Welcome to the realms of
Going on?
gaming.
Is that
I'll
what we
be your
sound like?
gamer guide.
Oh my god.
What up?
Hey! How's it going?
Hello, everyone. On Streaming Thursday, we're all here.
All
Another.
of us.
All of
Including
us.
like we always do. Ryan!
Yeah. And that is tweeted. Okay, cool. Yeah, looking good.
Oh,
Oh,
Van Wyvern, thank you very much
thank
for that
you.
resub.
Okay, so I hope everyone's Twitch is working out all right. It looks good on my end here.
Yeah, looks good here.
So yeah, we're playing, or I guess I'm playing, and people are watching me play Fez, because I just released a video. You can watch on YouTube. You can watch it now. You can watch it later, whenever you want. And it's a video about games where you take notes. And I even have the gaming pad. This is the gaming notepad I'm using currently for various games. A lot of the mystery games that Simone and I are playing need a notepad.
Yeah.
But I have another notepad here. It's actually buried under my desk. That I showed off in the video because it's the notepad I made for this game when I first played it back in 2012.
Did your little man just fall asleep?
Yeah.
Wow.
He has an idle animation.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, when you say you have another journal buried under your desk, I like to think that it's like buried like treasure. Like you've ripped up the floorboards.
Yeah, exactly.
There.
Had to
Hidden
break it out
lore.
again. It was actually, so because of that, this video, or making this video, Fez was a big part of it. You'll see in the video. And I ended up, because I was capping some footage of the game, I ended up replaying a lot of it, and it's still very good. And yeah, if you've never played it, so it's a platformer. It's a 2D platformer. But I'll just say right now, spoilers. There's more to it. You'll see pretty soon here. You just jump. You go up.
Hey, Clayton, when you get a chance, it sounds like we could use a boost to Tina, which you can do just in their individual setting.
Sorry, I can just turn my gain up on my interface.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Solved.
I think I had turned down my gain a lot because I was playing Cookie Clicker and I realized you could hear my click.
Cookie clicks.
Good
That's
shit.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my
I love
God.
that, Clayton, in the video editing process, or the video capture process, where you really start weighing, like, am I playing this? Do I? Where it's like, oh shit, like I really have everything I need right now, but I'm gonna keep playing, maybe.
I'm gonna keep playing this. It's really
Yeah.
Maybe something interesting will happen while I'm recording.
Exactly. I hope the desktop audio or the game audio is coming through, because a thing about this game is it's probably my favorite game soundtrack. I think I could pretty conclusively say it. It's the one I listen to the most outside of playing the game.
Wow.
It's just very good.
Oh, okay, so the game is coming through very loud, apparently.
Whoop.
That was a very loud part. Sorry, I will turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
It won't normally be that loud.
Not quiet.
Well,
Interesting.
I don't think I have gain controls on my end, but let me check. Yeah, I'm maxed
Wow.
out on my end.
All right.
Wow. What is the soundtrack?
So right now
Oh,
we're
it's
just
Disaster Piece.
so Disaster Piece made this. Yes, it's the first time I discovered
Oh.
Disaster Piece.
Wow, look at that inscrutable writing.
Punch
So, yeah.
Frog. Hi, thank you.
Punch Frog. Thank you. Everlasting Wonder asks, was that what you were going to say, Tina?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm curious, who on the stream has played Fez before? I haven't.
Not me.
I only played like the first 2 hours, and then I probably went and played a dumb guy game like Destiny or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have one pro note taker
So,
here,
yeah,
though, who's
I'm
doing
the-
the playing right now.
I am the acolyte.
Yeah.
Favorite game soundtrack. It's also just one of my favorite games. I just had such a memorable time playing it the first way through. taking the notes, uncovering mysteries, puzzles. It's the kind of thing where you have a puzzle and you just have a hunch and you're like, wait, is that what the game's trying to tell me to do? And you start working it through and you input what you think is the right solution and it works and you're just like, I'm a genius. I'm an archaeologist. I'm the smartest person on earth.
He has the fez on his head now.
Yay! We did
Let's
it! We
go.
won!
Oh my god, we finished the game.
Clayton, speed run.
Fast, yeah.
That gives me the ability to change perspective.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Although it's kind of fucking
Wow.
things up. Oh no, I broke it.
Oh. That was careless of you.
Squidward, so this was a Phil Fish joint before he retired from making games. And I don't know how big the dev team was, though.
I feel
Let's
like
see.
he was even not even the main programmer. I
Oh,
mean, he
you're
was,
right. Yeah,
he
yeah.
was the lead developer, I
Guy.
guess.
Yeah.
And I know had a lot to do with it. This is not to discount what he put into it, but he wasn't the main programmer. And I think it was only one programmer, and then I think music was another person, and I think it's under 10 people, maybe even under 5.
Yeah, so it was Polytron Corporation was the developer.
Polytron?
Polytron, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My
Our
God.
rivals.
Our rivals.
I was gonna say our cousin, but our rival, sure, yeah.
And then you start the game again. Except this time, I'm not just limited to this view. I can twist the room around.
Oh, that's so cool.
Whoa, that's so cool.
That's
And
insane.
it tries to keep you relative. So like, I'm on the shelf, I'm going to stay on that shelf.
Oh, cool.
And so
funny.
now, this first level is a bit more interesting.
Woohoo!
Funk Uncle. I hope I said that right. We were just talking about the soundtrack. It's crazy.
It's really good, yeah. So Disaster Piece, who did all the chiptune stuff for this, has like successfully transitioned into like doing stuff for Hollywood film. A couple of indie films, but It Follows
It was a big one, yeah.
They did the soundtrack for all that, and I think another one more recently.
They also did another soundtrack for another one of my favorite games, Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, that was them too. Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Another extremely good soundtrack. Okay, so now I just gotta find some cubes. You know, it's not orbs. I can forgive it that. This is a game about hunting cubes.
We love a cube.
I got a little Tinkerbell guy. Tell me what to do. Who's a pretty good visual representation of a hypercube, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Fourth dimensional object.
Oh.
Fonkunkel, that's so funny. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear what that sounded like.
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
So this room, this is going to show you why the turning mechanic is so important. Is you think a room is simple, but if you turn it, now wait a minute. How
Now,
can
hold on.
how can I get there? You can get there by being in the right place.
What? That's badass.
Watching your video made me really. I've known for years that I should play this, but that's never gotten me to play a game before, knowing
So
that I
true,
should play
so
one.
true.
But
Yeah.
doing like the table read on your script and watching your video made me really, 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 really want to play it.
It's extremely
Uh,
good.
Minax is very happy that we're streaming their favorite game.
Yay.
One of the things that blows my mind about this game that came up, I think, was I on the table read for this one, Clayton? I don't think I was. I think I was
I'm
allowed.
not sure. Yeah.
I definitely wasn't. Oh yeah, it was our meeting at the beginning of this week when we talked about streaming this game,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it occurred to me that it came out more than 10 years ago.
I
Oh
know.
my god.
Which, like, to me, this is still like a absolute current era indie game, right?
Mhm.
But it's not. It is the kind of game that people played 10 years ago and have probably
Yep.
played over and over again over the course of 10 years. So it probably means a lot to a lot of people.
I love the background information in this one. Technically, there's a light story here, which is that these people live in a 2D world, they don't know what the 3D world is. So this like
Oh.
conceptual idea of a cube on their chalkboard is just like a fun little hint. And then this like
Oh.
2D evolution chart, like
That's
good.
cute.
all right.
I also like that it's like strictly it's I don't know what the mathematical term for this is, but like there's no foreshortening in the rotation here.
So a trick, one of the tricks of it is this is actually a 3D game. They programmed a 3D game. It's not 2D in any classic sense of a like retro 2D game, which is how the whole trick works. And I don't want to reveal how they do even more things with the fact that the game is made that way, that you find out later.
Delta Dream has the word here, orthogonal.
Orthogonal. Wow, what a word.
I like it.
Orthogonal.
It's like when you're learning to draw perspective in like an art class, or like or like drawing cubes and shit in geometry class. You don't account for, or you like, yeah, when you're learning to draw, like if you're rotating a shape, right, like even though the other edge of this wall is the same height as the one it's at, because it's further away, it gets smaller. But in this one, you don't get that effect, and it's really kind of cool and dizzying. Whoa, hang on.
What?
This looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The opening treasure sound it's very good. I think I can just kind of talk to people if I want, but they don't have very useful information. So here's another very simple show of how the platforming with this 3D twist works. Is these things are close together in this perspective, but look, it's way over there,
Oh, yeah.
and so I
Yeah,
can
so-
Oh,
move to
whoa.
it. There we go.
That's really cool.
That's
And
crazy.
now I've got a whole cube.
So this reminds me.
Yeah.
The other day I took I had to take some like cognition tests, and one of them was essentially this concept. It was a bunch of shapes on a geometric plane, and they're showing the same configurations from different angles and being like, okay, well, which one of these is different? And I failed so badly on that section.
Can't spin cubes in your head, Pat.
I can spin a cube in my head, but if you put a cube, a pyramid, and a cylinder on a table next to each other, like, it's all over for me. Which reminded me of a time I was like sitting on stream trying to figure out how mirrors worked, like how like my mirrored perspective worked.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, but how come like the door is to the right of me, but it's also to the right of me here? And everyone was getting so mad at me.
So you're not a shape rotator.
I can rotate it. My eyes are closed, and I am picturing a perfect rotating cube right now. I'm not a space
sick. Let me
rotator.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does your cube look like?
It's pinkish. It's at a downward 45-degree tilt.
Oh no!
Oh.
So there is no combat in this game. The only thing that happens when you fail a jump is you like immediately respawn. So
That's nice.
if you just want a chill platforming, here's another thing about this: the real heavy like puzzle solving note taking is not required to beat the game to get 100%.
Yeah.
But this is a game where you can get 200%. Of like items found and secrets uncovered. So there's kind of like two endings if you want to put it that way. So you can just play it, focus mostly on the platforming kind of puzzles and less of the note-taking stuff, but I imagine you'll get hooked.
Clayton, what platform are you playing on? Is it PC?
This is just from Steam, yeah. I think it's also on I think it's on most things now, actually.
It's even on your Nintendo DS Lite.
Hey.
Just kidding, it's not. Don't go looking for it.
I think it is on Switch fairly recently. Oh, and one more thing.
Oh, you've just reminded me that I have it literally downloaded on my Steam Deck right now.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's very. It looked very pretty on my Steam Deck when I played it.
I should bring that to Italy, right?
Yeah.
You have a long flight.
I have a long flight.
True. I hear the Steam Deck battery though, when you don't have it plugged in, isn't that good.
Yeah, it depends on what you're playing for sure.
This might, yeah, this might actually last a good while because it's just a old 2D game. Well, not 2D game, but
Very 2D, yeah.
yeah.
By the way, my cube looked like exactly like the one in Fez when I was rotating it.
Very creative review.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
See
take my
something, say
regular
something, okay?
sound down a little bit, but keep the music.
Next Wednesday, Faith. Fly. The day of the Mercedes livery launch. But only barely, because that is happening at 4:30 in the morning my time, so...
So I like this fact that like that in the background you're seeing there, that means if I travel through a door that I'm seeing on this plane, I'll travel to that in the background.
Oh.
So if I switch it, now there's a new thing in the background. There's a lighthouse. And I switch it again, this one goes that direction. That's just kind of a way to navigate. You also have a like world map, and it looks kind of wild because of how this game is structured. But this is essentially how you can navigate.
Wow.
Oh, I missed some things in the first
That's
world.
really cool.
And it is helpful for a game with a bunch of secrets that it literally does tell you if there's a gold around an area, you've found everything there. So I have found everything in a couple little spots.
Mm.
All right, let's go to the lighthouse. Oh, actually, I should get that
For
cube.
those of you joining late, well, I'll drop the link to Clayton's video. Oh, I'll accidentally bookmark the page to Clayton's video.
If I can make this jump. No, I can't. Oh, no, I can just climb. Duh.
I think one of my favorite parts of this is when you and Nicole are comparing your journals at the end and you talk about Field Guide to Memory, which I really want to play. It sounds so relaxing and interesting and creative and good.
I want to wait till it's a little warmer out, but yes.
Yeah. I will take lots of pictures, Faith. Have no fear.
There's this one comment on the video, the note-taking video, that says, "Finally, Clayton providing the representation for the most disregarded part of the gaming community, the ones who actually like reading." And
Oh, yeah.
I do find this interesting though, because I feel like, I don't know, do you think note-taking games are synonymous with reading games, or do you just think there's overlap? Because like writing is a bit different from reading, right?
But you do have to read your notes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, Simone. No, you fucking don't. I
Good
am
point.
like much like Garth Marenghi. I'm the only man who's written more notes than he's read. I write to like remember things and like try in vain to internalize things, but then I never go back and read those things unless it's sometimes like my Tekken journal I would go back to and look at stuff, but generally it's just like the hope that if I write something down I will remember it.
When I played Oberdin, I definitely went back to those notes a lot just to figure out like
Oh, yeah.
what I was thinking about specific people. But with Golden Idol, I took a lot of notes, but I ended up mostly just remembering them.
I think it's interesting. It could be a follow-up video, because I think we also briefly talked about during the Dead Space stream about like writing in environments, how like sometimes environmental storytelling is just like writing written on the environment.
We gotta do the graffiti video.
Yeah.
Yegsvara says, Tunic is a note-taking game, but wouldn't call it a reading game. True. No. It's a translating game. Ryan, if you can time travel, then you can see the graffiti video. That's where it is right now. It's on our... Yeah.
I think oftentimes with reading in games, I will not read it so much as I will look at it as if it were an image. Like, oh, my brain will acknowledge that is text.
and then I just I don't comprehend it past that.
Yeah. Yeah,
There
that
is
happens to me too. I find that I do better with that stuff when I'm streaming and I like pressure myself to read the stuff aloud for the audience who's watching.
Right. That makes
Like,
sense.
I'm streaming Prey right now, and I think the last time I attempted that game, I don't think I read any of the emails or
Oh,
notes or anything
that one
like that.
has good.
yeah.
That one has good flavor, like emails. And I love the people that
they're
are just
great.
like making their own little Nerf gun.
Yeah,
That's like a
that is
ton
the
of
running
emails.
narrative in the game is so cute, and the people
Yeah.
who are planning their like their D&D campaign.
That
and
one,
stuff.
that's good. Yeah.
Everlasting Wonder asks, "Hey Clayton, have you played Alchemia? It's a free game that's basically all note-taking. It's just a virtual puzzle book." I haven't heard of this, but
I
that
have not.
sounds right up our alley.
Yeah, I remember when we were streaming a bunch in December or November. I streamed some Signalis, and it was like the most pressure I feel like I've ever been on during a stream, where I was trying to figure out a puzzle that was just a crazy number codex. And
Yeah.
I feel like I just went silent for 5 minutes doing like calculations in my notebook, and then I'm just like, okay, I've got it, and I just put in the answer and it's right, and I was so thankful it was right, because I just would have felt like an idiot otherwise. Even though, just for people who like to play these kind of games or are curious about it, they're the kind of things you have to do trial and error. I do not get puzzles right the first time very often. Oh, and now I can go back. I also don't take neat notes, which I hope that's also something I made clear in my video, that like you don't have to like have a beautiful notebook. Like, I mean, Nicole Carpenter, she keeps gorgeous notes. But that's not the point entirely. You don't have to have beautiful handwriting to take good notes or useful notes for gaming and for it to make it a more fun experience.
I think the same thing goes with like notes in school, where like, you know, some people would really put effort into their notes, always make sure the handwriting is neat, it's organized, you know, they have different colored pens for titling things and everything. And then other people, it's like chicken scratch and it's all over the place and straight diagonal lines, just writing down stuff wherever it fits on the page. And I don't know. Yeah, I guess different pen strokes for different folks.
Oh my god.
Page 404 asked a while back if I have seen your Yomi Hustle. Yes, I've been following that one a little bit, but I have not played it yet. I want to.
Me too, Lizy. I try to start out. I always would put effort into my notes at first and be like, oh, it's gonna be organized, it's gonna look great, and then it ends up chicken scratch because, you know, maybe the teacher's talking too fast, or I don't know. You get tired.
I can open another door.
I've got to stop making gross sounds when I'm moving my chair around.
Got a lot of keys. Okay, so I know something about this level. Oh, where is it? Shit, where's my cube? Okay, there we go. This is how I keep track of my inventory. I picked up a treasure map.
Oh,
I don't have the treasure map for this location.
I do not understand that treasure map.
It does. Yeah, it won't make sense. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't. I don't know where it is. Let's see. This is what I need. Huh. I've opened a secret.
So does it ever get explained why the Fez all of a sudden is like magical and gave you the ability to rotate things?
So there is a language in this game that I think does describe some of the goings on, which I have translated. I didn't translate it again in the second playthrough I played, but I think there is an explanation. There is more lore to the game. Oh hell yeah! This is one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack.
Honestly, Grumpy or Goat, it could be that simple. Just all Fezes are magical, and That's the bot.
There's actually, you can find it, I think it might be on Spotify, but it's definitely on YouTube. Disaster Piece did a piano version of like 5 or 6 of the songs on this soundtrack, and it turns out they sound incredible on piano as well. You can tell some of the composers he's inspired by for this soundtrack. I would check that out. How do I get up there? Oh, I need the crate. Boop.
I love how heavy the crate looks when he's carrying
I
it.
know.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
cute. Oh,
Yeah, he's still able to get such air when he jumps. Like this must be like a low gravity world or something.
Another round. It's a little frog here. Oh, shit. Okay.
Frog
Great.
enemy, kill it.
Tina, why do you hate cute animals?
No, I'm not hating it. It's just there's an enemy and you need to eliminate it before it eliminates
Another
you.
one. Where am I going?
Yes, Ryan. Same hat.
Yes. Cube time.
Yes, we were talking about Disaster Piece. Was that before stream that we were talking about Disaster Piece?
No, I think we were talking about
It was on stream. Well, Delta Dream is now resurfacing the topic of Disaster Piece. I've ceased to have a perception of time because I was going to have a really terrible and busy today and tomorrow.
Mhm.
And now I'm not going to have that. Something has shifted and changed in my life. So I'm kind of free floating mentally, experiencing a sense of relief. Ah. So whatever happened before stream, what's happening now? I don't know. I don't care.
Inside of a tree now.
I want to be inside a fucking tree. Did we talk about, I'm sure we talked about this when we played Grounded, about living inside a cactus? Maybe a small, like...
Well, not. I don't know.
flower.
I don't know if we mentioned cactus, but I do remember talking about living inside bushes.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
trees. Living
Yeah,
inside
yeah,
a hollow
inside
tree.
trees.
God, I wish I could live inside a hollow tree.
But Nicholas JT, I feel like this game would be improved if you could just like punch the animals, like not kill them, but just give them a little bop.
Somebody clip that.
Clip that, please.
It's part of a case that they're building against me.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my a folder I have on my desktop
The
called
dossier
Tina Murderer.
also contains you insinuating that maybe there's something fun inside the ladybugs and Grounded.
Was there not? What's more fun than finding components to armor?
That's true.
Yeah, Pat, I think did you miss the 2
Oh,
Grounded
shit.
streams where Tina became a ladybug murderer?
I did actually. I was not around.
Oh
Did-
yeah. Well, to be fair, look, I initiated it, but I was just saying, I think what we were all thinking. Cass joined in on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually Clayton did.
Yeah. It's good
I
armor.
am innocent.
It sounds like a real Lord of the Flies situation in my absence.
Lord of the
Got another one.
Lord of the
That was-
Ladybugs.
yeah. If I turn my camera around, you guys can't see it because you're always looking at this angle of my room. But if I turn my camera around, you'll see my huge pin board with like red string and photos of Tina and photos of Ladybug, and big question marks. Yeah, it's just something I've been working on for a while.
Nice.
My special project.
I've always wanted a corkboard with red string dedicated to me. That's been a life goal for quite some time now.
And that's what I really care about is like now that you're part of the Polygon team, helping you achieve your dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just an empty room. Oh wait, this isn't the room I was just in.
What?
Oh,
Oh no! Oh, the way he starts flailing during the falling
I know.
animation is so sad.
Oh, baby. Scary.
This is scary. It's a graveyard, insinuating that people die in this world. But how?
We're the only one that has eternal life.
Hypercube. Hypercube. Oh boy.
Morb Ponderer says, Fez goes to the Black Lodge.
There, I don't know if I'll get to them, but there are some wild-looking levels. The artistic, the art style changes pretty dramatically in some of the like, especially more
Oh.
like hidden levels.
This looks gorgeous.
Hyperdimensional graves. Yeah, I don't know. Like what sort of person would be like, yeah, I'm gonna bury my parents here, in this hyper dimension where I can rarely visit them, and they're on a floating cube, so I might die when I'm trying to jump over to them. Not very practical.
Penguin.
Penguin?
Penguin statue.
Penguin temple? Oh my gosh.
Owls creep me out. Always watching.
The owls, yes, cannot be trusted. The owls are not what they seem.
Do you know about the
This is Fez Black Lodge.
Eurasian
Wow.
eagle owl that escaped from the Central Park Zoo and is hanging out in Central Park?
I'm Googling it immediately.
I've been following it. It's a gorgeous looking owl.
Oh, wow.
Huge eyebrow things. They keep offering it food to get it to come back, and it does not want to.
It's like, nah, I'm free now.
This is good.
Rats.
You can just
Rats
tell
in
from all
Central
the
Park.
the photos that birders are taking that they are just living their best life right now.
Wow, what a beautiful bird.
It's very pretty. His name is
Oh.
I'm sure you see the name. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Coco or something.
I'm gonna find out. NPR, tell me about this owl.
What? So when
Flacco.
you jump,
Flacco. There we go.
you just knew that the block was there.
Oh
on
no, wait.
TV?
Watch the lightning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw it light up, and you didn't even wait for the lightning to see it. You were like, oh yeah, I've just already
If you
like
look,
I. Oh yeah. Okay.
it's more subtle, but you can also see the rain hitting them. The invisible
Oh, and
platforms.
the rain hitting that. That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh no! Damn it. That's down.
My friend the other day, speaking of cool music, found Minecraft music, except if it were Pink Floyd. It was like a
Ooh.
crossover.
That's
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Whoa! Clayton, you're so smooth.
I did just replay this whole game. Or most of it.
That's so funny that incredible this is making my stomach clench and it's just a little guy with squares. No, I'm invested. It's the dark rain and the lightning. It just makes it all seem much more precarious.
I'm so annoyed when a platforming game, 2D game, does not have the character wobble if you leave them at the edge of a platform.
Oh yeah.
You have to have that idle animation.
Right. Do you think you need that idle animation for quality of life enjoyment, or for like a tactical purpose of like knowing when you're at the edge or something?
Yeah, I think both. You gotta know.
Both. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Manhattan Bird Alert posted a video of the owl, and he's just sitting on a branch with their ear feathers just like wafting in the breeze. It's very good. I'm putting this in chat. I'm going to use moderator powers. Sorry,
Sel- Selpai said if any game encourages cooperative puzzle solving, it's this one. How would you define cooperative puzzle solving? What does that mean? Because this is just a single player game, right?
Yeah, and I haven't. It's only one person controlling at least. I haven't gotten to many of the puzzles yet because you don't need to do many of them early game.
Okay.
It's mostly just platforming and kind of seeing the world and noticing that there's a lot of interesting images and things and languages.
Wow.
Oh, also plus Greg, thank you for 4 months.
Oh my god, plus Greg, thank you. Manhattan bird alert. Sorry, Grumpier Goat. Birding is such a... I'm sure this is true of everywhere, but I've only ever encountered it here. Birding is such a freaking big deal. Every time there's an exciting bird, like birders will tweet about it and this account will post the bird and people will like flock to wherever it is and in Central Park and be like, wow, a bird. Or sometimes in, you know, on a tall building in the middle of nowhere in the city. An incredible hawk. Hawk spotted, and they always caps lock, or usually caps lock like the bird's name.
Yeah, I feel
Be like, wood duck continues at the North Pond.
I don't know if that story you have open explains this, but I feel like it was actually like vandalism that was the reason he got out. He didn't just escape or something.
It's
Yeah,
like
it was
in
like...
Dallas? Oh my god.
Wait, Flacco?
But just like at the vandalism that's happening at the Dallas Zoo?
I don't know if it's related, but I think I think Flacco's enclosure was broken. It wasn't like Flacco escaped by breaking it.
So Flacco did not achieve freedom.
And I now know what they mean by cooperative puzzle solving because theoretically speaking, we're all watching this game, right?
Yeah.
So we could help Clayton solve the puzzles if we were helpful. I will most likely not be so, but
I'm also not going to be helpful because I'm looking at pictures of Flacco.
yeah, but Trilobite says that they'll sit with a friend who's playing a puzzle game, and they'll workshop / discuss things to try, which makes sense. Yeah, you can help out with the puzzles or like remember things for them if you don't want to jot down notes. The other person can act as your notebook.
His exhibit had been vandalized and the stainless steel mesh cut. It is similar to what is happening in Dallas.
Flacco is innocent.
Flacco did nothing wrong. Oh my god. That's freaky, honestly. Oh my god, it's happening at a zoo in Louisiana, too.
Jeez.
What is going on? Huh.
Do folks take pictures with their phones now for puzzles?
I do sometimes.
I do
like
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
If I know I'm gonna need to refer to something and it might be like too complex to write down, I'll take a picture of it.
I definitely do.
Photos are like digital notes, if you think about it. Such a scary world. I can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah, I won't be in this
Yeah.
graveyard too much longer.
Not a pleasant place.
It's raising my heart rate. I can't.
Get some water, hot honey water.
Sounds nice.
I'm drinking cinnamon tea. Beppy check?
We got some apple cider chai tea.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That's like
I have-
spiced apple chai.
I have Kavita kombucha, ginger flavor.
I like that.
Beverage.
Bruh, first you're only a drawing today. Next thing you don't have any beverages.
I'm dry.
Man.
I'm both dry and washed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like you could use some hydration, Pat.
I should go get a glass of water.
Here's a good question from Laserbeak's Fury. Does anyone have recommendations for puzzle games like The Witness and Tunic? Besides Fez,
Oberdin?
Oberdin.
Yeah.
It's less puzzly though and more.
Because yeah,
like,
those are like The Witness. I played a lot, but not all of The Witness. It's very visual puzzle based,
yeah.
visuospatial.
I would say all of the Nancy Drew games, like they are narrative, but they also all involve puzzles with like secret codes or moving objects in the right order or lining things up just right. And there are a million of them. I've played a few and I've enjoyed them a lot. The first one I played was like The Ghost of Thornton Hall, I believe, and that one's really good, quite spooky. But I would definitely recommend checking those out. They can be very difficult. Like, stupidly difficult.
Hold on. If you mention those, Outer Wilds.
Oh, yes, that's a perfect
yeah,
one.
tons of puzzles that are interesting and take some like working through, but the game gives you all the clues, and it's even the kind of it's kind of incredible to me when you think about it. That game is built to where you could solve it on the first run. There's nothing that's stopping you. The
Yeah.
final puzzle clue piece is not locked away. This thing you have to unlock. It's just you have to figure out through a lot of smaller puzzles how to get there. And then once you do, it's just beautiful. How it's just like it's elegant. How it's just it's that easy, really.
Yeah. I'll also say, obviously, Chad is giving a lot of good recommendations. The comments to the video that Clayton posted today, everyone's like recommending games. I dropped that link in chat again, but there's so many good recommendations in there that I personally would like to check out. And
Superliminal's an interesting one. I did like that one. It's definitely some messing with the visual to make its puzzles work.
Ryan Sonura is on an emotional journey, saying, I have not seen an animal in this game yet that I would not die for. That's snail. And every time the little dude grabs the cube, how happy he is. Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
This is good.
the face is great. Is that a caterpillar? Would you die for that caterpillar?
Oh my god, Clayton, you're giving me agita.
Agita.
Oh, there's so many good recommendations. It's killing me.
The inchworm. You would die for the inchworm. Okay, great. Great.
Do me a favor, if you are dropping a recommendation in this chat, because chat is not forever, please go put it in the YouTube comments, and then
Yes.
because Clayton and I, once we finish Pentiment, we will be looking for another game to stream bi-weekly on Tuesdays, and we love solving mysteries. So all of these recommendations are really great. I know they're maybe not all note-taking games, maybe some people games, but we are not forever. Oh no, Chief Tongo just learned the concept of mortality.
We're giving existential dread now.
I'm so sorry.
We are not forever. Oh my god.
Oh
Turning us into a cage.
Interesting. Now, I picked up a treasure map. I picked up 2 or 3 of these treasure maps, actually. The thing about this treasure map is, look at these different sides. There's a symbol. There's a different door it's telling me about on each one of these sides of this world. I don't have the final one, so I can't do it. And technically, I could look at my notes, and I know what this symbol means. But ordinarily in the game, you wouldn't know what this means by this point. But this is like one of the times where, like, oh, okay, there's definitely a puzzle going on here. It's telling me something. But not something I can solve at this moment.
More ponderer, so true. In streams we are dust. In clips we live forever. Also, I just noticed that we still have the information from the GameStop stream.
Yeah, I'll get rid of
Oh
that.
no.
In the Polygon Twitch bio.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
actually sending a message to pin for Clayton's video.
Maybe if I leave it there, maybe GameStop will keep sponsoring us.
Maybe
Just
maybe
trick
we
them.
can just go to them and say, hey, we've left this here since like
Till then.
December. You need to pay us more.
Yeah, here's
Since
an
we've been
invoice.
Oops.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna leave the graveyard area now. We're done here for now.
Wait. Are you proud of yourself? Note taker. I hardly note her.
Now I can't. Damn it.
You've pinned
Now I
Flacco.
can't
I mean, he
pin the
deserves
note.
it.
I unpinned Flacco, and now I can't figure out how to pin my. Does it have to not be highlighted? Maybe so. Hang on, let me try it again. There we go. Pin.
Nice.
All right, I did it. I did it, everyone. Okay. Wait, cancel. Okay, we're fine. No, I'm not putting Flacco back. You had your chance. If you didn't click the link when I was pinning it as a fun, sassy joke, then you don't get to see Flacco anymore.
Man.
Thank you, Busted, for reminding me that pins exist.
Oh no. The world is growing unstable.
Oh no, the viewers are rioting. They want Flacco back.
They want.
They're rioting. You're gatekeeping Flacco.
They want eternal life.
They want to live forever. And they want to look at owls.
Eternal life. Eternal Flacco.
Ah!
Gollum, that is a Twitch thing. It's because it's complicated. We could preserve them all if I manually went in there and turned them all into highlights. I just don't do that. But it's also because we are an affiliate account, and those VODs expire unless they are manually saved, and I always forget to manually save them.
Why haven't Polygon become partner?
So that's another very that's a really stupid thing.
Oh.
So what happened was initially we were partner. We had the check mark, but we got that through like some specific like. We wanted the check mark, but we didn't want to charge for subscriptions or have any of that stuff open. So we
Oh, yeah.
emailed our friends at Twitch and we're like, hey, can you just give us the check mark and the partner level permissions, but make it so people can't sub? And they're like, yes, we can do that. Then for Streamvember, we were like, okay, well, let's open this up. Let's see how it goes.
Oh yeah.
And we did the affiliate application, which reset our stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so if we emailed Twitch, we could probably get the blue thing back. And we should do that because I think that'll also give people access to multiple levels of stream quality and would extend our archive length. It's just, it's on the list. I'm sorry, I've been boring people. It looks like you have something important to say about this video game, Clayton.
No, I'm looking at my notes. I'm trying to
okay.
find
Oh,
something.
the notes. The notes.
Yeah, I wanna ring
Wow.
this bell right. Oh, there we go.
What do you
Okay.
What do you have in your notes?
I'm
What
not
were you reading?
There's a symbol on this bell.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it and now I'm confused because I don't have complete notes here. Okay. Huh. What is going on here?
Odd YouTube channel, says Plus Greg. Interesting.
That was wrong. I did it
You're ringing
wrong.
that bell?
I did it wrong.
The dog. Where it was. We're looking at it because it's cute and it has
Dog.
a silly face.
Dog
but I don't
time?
think- Yeah, did you see the dog?
I saw the dog. I saw the
Okay.
dog.
My friend who is already in Venice sent it to me. I'm gonna go get that dog.
Okay. I googled dog, and this is the first image that
I don't-
comes up.
Yeah, I think I have incomplete notes for
Your
this section.
dog.
Deeply scared.
Is it showing? I
Oh, cute.
That is the #1 dog, you guys,
That's a cute
according to
dog.
Google search.
The platonic ideal of the dog.
No, Ryan Sonura, I can joke about killing, digital animals like that silly little bird above Clayton right now, but a picture of a real dog, no way, no chance. I That's where I start having morals.
Yo, Chongo, that guy, I love the way he lives. I think it's the first episode of Andor guy. The guy who's like just banging on the kettle drum on the top of the tower. So cool.
How far have you gotten? Have you watched the whole thing?
Oh shit, I think I'm on episode 4 or 5.
Okay. There's not many aliens in this series. I guess it is potentially one deficient thing about Andor is not as many aliens as typical Star Wars. But the aliens they have later in the season are so good, and I can't wait for you to encounter them.
Great.
They're fucking fantastic. Now, what's going on here? Okay, I think I actually... I don't know if I can actually complete this puzzle without something from later in the game. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, Jag. How did everybody feel about that Nintendo Direct?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime.
I haven't downloaded it yet, but I'm definitely gonna.
Chief Chongo says lukewarm. What, did somebody put him inside a tauntaun?
Shut up.
So
Great,
Yeah.
fantastic.
no, I thought
Okay,
I thought the Direct was fun.
Mhm.
There's a lot of anime stuff. I feel like in the last, or like anime and JRPG adjacent kind of stuff in the last few of them, which is like feels like Nintendo's really finding their groove of, the stuff that's gonna make them stand out more against the PlayStations and Xboxes. But I was excited about Metroid.
Yeah, I can understand how like it is exciting for our generation to see games that we liked come back again. But I did see somebody pointing out that like, man, it's gonna suck that in 20 years, what games of now that this generation gets to play that are new for this generation will they be remaking? If they're only, I mean, they're just, yeah, they're not as much original content as you might hope, but then again, Nintendo's always making more of its own franchises, so what can you do?
Laser Breaks Fury, that would break my brain, I think. If Tetris, but the tetrominoes are actually 3D and you can rotate them on the X and Y axis, I would be so horrible at that game.
I have some horrifying news for you, Tina.
It exists? Don't tell me. I
It's
don't
called
need to know.
Tetrisphere, and it came out in 2000, or maybe 98.
Oh, that's right.
Gosh, that's horrible. Horrible. Playing that game, I think, would actually be torture. Like it would hurt my brain if you were like, oh hey, for Streamvember, you have to play Tetrisverse or whatever it is for 2 hours on stream. I'd probably start crying. I feel like I can't do this.
I bet there are other games that have done this whole perspective switching thing, but I can't think of any that have done it this well. It just feels so fluid. You go from one plane to the next.
Did we talk about Etrian Odyssey or whatever the frick it was that they showed?
Yeah, Plant was
yesterday?
super excited about that, and I'll say that's the DS series I most meant to play, but never did.
It made me kind of psyched because we were talking about, I mean, this video that you just made, and part of that game is like drawing the map yourself, but
Yeah.
on the device. And I was like, ooh, that sounds quite fun, actually.
Yeah. It
I
also,
love the sound of that.
I feel like I'm always going to miss games when I make a video like this, but Professor Layton, some people pointed out, is a game that has its own internal
Yeah.
notepad. Like you have a little memo for each puzzle that
Oh,
you can
sick.
write stuff down in, which that's great. Any DS game about puzzles should probably have something like that.
That sounds, yeah, because I love the Phoenix Wright series, and I got pretty frustrated when I was playing the new one. Was it the one that came out last year or the year before? I don't remember. Because it treats me like a child who has never played a Phoenix Wright game before.
Right.
And I appreciate that somebody new to this series might need that. I wish there were a way around it. But then also, like, it's doing it like 6 hours into the game, it's still being like, oh my god, I think we might need to solve a mystery. We should probably question some characters. And it's like, I've been playing this game for 6 hours, even if I were new, but I'm literally here to question people and solve a mystery. Why are you doing this to me? Anyway, as you can see, it made me quite frustrated. So, long story short, Professor Layton might be fun for me if it doesn't hold your hand that much and actually makes you, like, remember things yourself.
Ryan Sonura said Tina can't get too distressed because I was sending a bunch of crying emojis in chat
Oh.
regarding Tetris. And they said Tina can't get too distressed. These streams are pissless. But I actually think, hear me out. I can't get pissed on, but I can get pissed off. Whoa, get it? Because pissless, the piss is off. I'm pissed off. Okay.
That's true. That's good. No, that's good.
I like it a lot, yeah.
I just found a
Yeah.
small wrinkle in the game. I cannot change perspectives in this region until I deactivate this totem.
Okay, Pliable Heads roommate agrees with me.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Not Pliable Head themselves, but Pliable Head's roommate.
Yep.
So I have to physically change the rotation in this level. That's neat. Okay.
I love your Furbies, Tina. Oh yeah. I wish I had a real Furby.
I like that long Furby.
Long Furby, yeah. Lurby.
Lurby.
Oh, that's good.
Or Flurby?
Flurby.
Flurby.
Flongby.
Flurby.
What?
Flurby.
Uh-oh. Okay. This bird, this squirrel. We'd love to see it.
When he carries blocks, it just looks like it's squishing his head. Like he has a really soft baby head that's malleable.
This is a pretty easy one to solve. Let's see this one. Okay.
Pliable head, if you will.
Just gotta continue the circuit. So I need the right angle.
You're dinning?
I'm. Yeah. Because Chief Chonga said, Hoshino no Flurby.
Oh no, have I fucked this up?
Also, Golumper saying, mine is Little Fontanelle. It's sending me.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Sending you to Italy.
Yes, that's why I'm going. To get away from you. Whoa, block. Blocked.
Damn it.
None of you are free from sin.
Done it. Oh, my first anti-cube.
Anti-cube?
Yeah, you know.
A whole different flavor of cube?
There's a whole different flavor of cubes.
Wait, you eat the cubes? Flavors?
We're at least licking the cubes, right?
That's why he's so happy. He's been starving. All this jumping, it really works up your appetite.
Me too, dude. free from sin, says Nicholas JT. Yeah, what time is it in Australia?
So the puzzles for the anti-cubes are typically much harder. This was frankly a fairly easy one, but Phil Fish said that like for the normal cubes and kind of getting through the normal part of the game, they're relatively straightforward. They're not nearly trying to be so hidden. But the anti-cubes, he's like, all bets are off. He's like, those puzzles are meant to be often very hard and not signposted. So you really got to do some digging to figure them out. That's where a lot of the learning the languages and stuff comes in. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, when do we start getting into the language stuff?
So the thing is I could just show you the way you decipher the language, but it's such a fun reveal
Show me.
that I don't want to show you.
I just haven't seen any text yet.
Well, I mean that
Maybe
the
I've
very
not been looking.
yeah, it's been there. It's been in the world.
So have I.
Up there.
So have I.
Now I'm just realizing the background. Are you inside of a big tree now?
Technically, I'm inside of a tree. Yes.
Oh, this is our dream location, the dream home, the tree house.
To rotate the world back to a position I can leave. That's the only. Okay. Yes. Done it. Oh no, wait. This is wrong.
A very empty tree mansion. Not a lot of furniture. Not a lot of stuff going on.
Is that the door down there? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Whoa.
British Columbia.
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
So now I can just. So yeah, like this is some language right here, technically, on this pedestal. That's a word.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Is this the
Oh.
first time we've seen a word, or have we seen?
No,
a
they've been in the background in a
word.
couple other
word?
places.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Good to see.
Have I gone to the lighthouse? I don't think I've gone to the lighthouse yet.
Lighthouse.
Let's go to the lighthouse.
I want to see it.
Now, Galumfer, do you think Fez was inspired by your dog, or your dog saw Fez, just like saw you playing or something, and was inspired by Fez?
This is another really good soundtrack. Just very relaxing.
Surely this little creature here, though, is not a dog. It can't be. Unless it's like lore, and like the tail gets distorted over time, and they're like, oh yes, this small white person, and then, it's a small white dog, and then it becomes a small white creature, and then it becomes a small white person blob thing. So it is about your dog.
Oh, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm just supposed to go in the lighthouse.
Yes.
I wish dogs could name themselves Min4. That'd be awesome. Like your dog just sees something it really likes, and then you're like, "Yep, I'll only respond to
Oh, there we go.
your
I'm gonna
tree now."
Use that.
That's how you end up with a dog named Piss.
Going into the lighthouse
No, I
now.
don't think a dog would use a cuss word.
I heard something funny in regards to naming a dog.
Yeah.
And they were like, pick any name you want for a dog. but the one thing you need to consider is, are you okay with yelling their name in public at the dog park?
Absolutely. Yep.
So important.
That is like always top priority for me. And also the other one is when you go to the vet, usually they'll call the name of the pet when they come out for the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure it's not too indulgent or lie to the vet and tell them that their name is something normal.
Right.
No one liked my idea of Fire as the name for a dog.
Oh my
I
god.
don't get
Clarodactyl says my dog would definitely use curse words. Well, not like other dogs. That's the dog that I fostered was his like foster name was Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
I did not call him that. I called him Eddie. But now he's named Zeus.
I
Oh, it's
wanted
such
to
a good
call
name.
my dog Eddie. When I don't have a dog, but for a long time I planned on naming the first dog that I got Eddie.
Eddie's a great name. I wanted to name a dog Shackleton after Ernest Shackleton.
Shackleton.
What? What, Tina?
I'm just picturing now, based on the question. You're at a dog park, or I'm at a dog park, and I hear someone yelling, "Shackleton! Shackleton!"
These are my dogs. Shackleton, Cherry Apsley Garrard, Ross Ice Shelf. Oh my
A
God.
dog named Megatron.
That's good.
At least the dog doesn't know that they're named something silly like Megatron.
Nah, Clarodactyl, I gotta save Ernest for my future children. Ernest and Agatha.
I feel like I could see like a Zoomer, so someone of the younger generations when they get older, naming their children, like two of them, one Mega and the other one Tron, or something like that. Like some sort of weird combo thing.
What about one Mister and the other Beast?
Oh
What
yeah,
about
no,
Dream?
that could be such a great sketch parody that like Mr. Beast's next YouTube video, like I got 100 children named after me.
Oh my god.
So
It'd
this
be a great
world,
middle name.
the conceit
Johnny
is that
Beast Droshful.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, go on, Clayton. Talk about that.
there's just these little platforms here that spin on their own accord. So I have to like adjust my platforming.
Whoa.
Oh, there's also like a big old Gila monster. That thing's cool.
Wow. How does Ryan Sonora feel about it?
Big boy.
Mister. Yeah.
DeBose is one Mister and the other Bean.
Oh man, I feel like, what do you think Mr. Beast would ever do that? Be like, I am giving, $100,000 to the next baby whose middle name is Mr. or Beast, or like their first name is Beast.
I think I'd make everyone really mad at him, and he
Probably,
wouldn't.
yeah.
But that's what the you made that TikTok about the Turok contest,
Right,
right?
the
Where they
Turok.
were like,
Right.
name like the Turok, and everyone was like, no, not even for money.
Not-
It's so weird because like it's Turok it's not a bad name. It's kind of out there, but
Just imagine if they
It was
like,
just too early.
I don't know, became like a lawyer and it's just have like a judge referring to Mr. Turok.
yeah. Honestly, I feel
Or
like it
criminal.
just sounds like a foreign name, like
What?
you're from
Dr.
another
Turok?
country maybe. Turok.
Turok Johnson. Dwayne Turok Johnson.
No. No.
no, no.
Oh god.
I would love that though, Dirk Pitt, if
Oh, no.
lawyers
Oh, shit.
started to be addressed by their first names, like Mr. Clayton,
Yeah.
or now to the stand, Miss Simone. I guess people do that sometimes with first names, but not with lawyers, because lawyers are supposed to be more professional, right?
Plus, Greg says, Chirok,
Oop.
Joanna, Dark, I named you after the two bravest protagonists of the 64-bit video game era. Oh my god.
This is some
Tears in my...
platforming.
Eyes.
Ah!
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. A lawyer named Chad. Mr. Chad.
Mr. Chad.
Well, this is one of my favorite little things when you see it from the two directions, where these are all spread apart like this, but from this way. Ah!
Whoa. That's
And then you
cool.
can just run across.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
How do you think this works?
I love it.
Dizzying almost.
Honestly, I'm not looking at it. It is.
Yeah.
Squeezing my mind grapes. This game is squeezing my mind grapes. What a great description.
Oh, another treasure map. Alright, going up again.
I just let Trilobite Agent's message through. So now we have a permitted term, loser. Everyone call each other losers or call us losers.
It's allowed. Losers
It's
is
now
legal.
allowed.
Such a funny thing to call somebody. Loser. They're all losers. I was comically taunted in high school. It was like something out of like a 1980s high school movie, because two beautiful blonde rich kids who went to my school drove past me in their Saab as I was walking home and yelled "loser" at me. It was just,
Oh my
it was just
God.
too much.
Wow.
That's funny.
Oops. I'm not sure why this hidden door isn't opening for me. Whatever. I don't need it.
That's funny. Pliable Head said, I'm reminded of the most recent season of The Circle where a guy was like, I'm going to leave the most scathing departure message ever. And it ended with, kick rocks, loser.
God.
Kick rocks?
Kick rocks.
I don't know.
Tara has just reminded me that in our merch store there's a sale going on right now through Sunday, where if you use the code Polygon Pink, you can get 20% off. And I've had the merch store open this whole time, and I'm staring at things that are cool. So I'm just gonna drop that in chat as well.
Actually with the coinciding with this video that I made, we now have a notebook, Polygon branded notebook.
Which was
So-
not planned. It just kind of
Yeah.
happened.
So
Um,
you can get started taking notes with games.
freaking cool looking notebook too. I really like the mustard crew neck sweater. Do we still sell the pissless mug? I don't think we do, unfortunately.
Mustard crew neck sweater.
Oh look, I found a pipe.
Pipe.
It's a well.
Excellent.
Sorry, we're going down. We're going down well.
Bye, pipe.
Whoa. Style change. We're in the sewers.
Now everyone's swearing. Now everyone's
Swe-
calling each other goofy insults.
Goofy insults like doofus or nerd.
Oh, Ryan said it was hard to hear me over the climactic music.
Sorry.
I'll pin this. Whoa. Code Polygon Pink, and then the link is now pinned for 20% off. And now my Mac's about to fall asleep unless I plug it in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no!
A pissless mug does sound good because that way you know that there's no piss in your mug.
That's
I
right. You
love
want
my
to know
pissless
that.
mug.
Yeah.
Frankly, every other mug is a risk.
Oh, this is a really cool color scheme. I like it. That reminds me of Oberdin.
The music too, in this little area. See, like that map we started with, I'm expanding it quite quickly. This is definitely not all the areas.
Bill Lumper said the music was so intensely drowning out Simone that it dissociating. I didn't realize I was that quiet. I'm so sorry. I usually I'm a loud problem.
Can't touch the water here.
Oh man, I love this game. Yeah, sorry, I just looked up and saw the Game Boy Color scheme.
Yeah, this slaps.
Oh, speaking of back to the Nintendo Direct, I'm really happy that
Oh, yeah.
they ported over the Game Boy stuff to online. I know that stuff's all available on emulators and shit too, but it was so laser targeted at my exact like age and experience. The first 3 Game Boy games that they showed were the first 3 video games I ever played.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they showed Super Mario Land 2, Tetris, and Link's Awakening, which were the 3 games that I had on my Game Boy.
A good point. Okay, so this liquid is not water. Could it be?
No.
No.
Who's to say it's not?
Let's call Phil.
What I confirm is they're piss and fez.
Oh, that's a SEO grab right there. We should write that article.
Is
Can in the Fez logo font, but it says Piz.
Fuck off! Hang on, I need to do something really quick.
All right.
Haunter, I was thinking about that. My gut strongly says no. I don't think they've put any Pokemon Company games on any of the virtual console things. Somebody can call me out right now.
Which is a shame because I definitely did replay one of those on an iPhone emulator.
They would totally get so much money from it. I don't see why they don't. This is Polygon, like the website, or like the YouTube channel, or like the Instagram account, or like the Twitter account, or like the TikTok account.
Oh, Clayton, it sounds like the game audio is still a little bit on the hot side.
Alright, I'll
Blow
trim
on that a little bit.
Polygon.com, the iconic Instagram account that was eventually turned into a news gaming website.
All great things start as an Instagram
Yeah.
account.
Damn, too much.
Yeah, I want to play. I was also hyped to see Game Boy Advance on there now. I hope that they put Wario Land 4 on there. There were so many good GBA games that I missed out on just because I never had a GBA. A Gibba.
Oh, Japan is getting Pokemon trading card game on Switch?
Oh.
What?
Ho ho!
Now, when you say that, does that mean you have to have a Japanese Switch to play it? And then, is that what you need? I would love to get a Japanese Switch. Oh my god.
Cube. Love Cube. I found 16 whole cubes. You know what to do. I can open all those doors now. Let's
Nice.
go open some doors.
Whoa, pretty.
Oh, cool, Manny. Okay, so it is. Okay, there will be that Pokemon dungeon game or whatever it is coming to it. That's neat. I was completely misremembering.
Oh, it was in the English vid too. Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Deadworth, yeah, sure. Yeah. Can you go ahead and start over the whole game? The GBA SP was like maybe, I think, the best form factor for
Such
any...
a pristine little device.
Yeah, a little clamshell, the backlit screen.
Good battery life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd say the closest Nintendo ever came again was the Nintendo DS Lite. Pretty good too. But this Game Boy Advance SP was smaller, so it wins out.
Yeah. The DS Lite
Oh.
was good, but they always got like hinge cracks because they had that plastic body, and there was something about the hinge that would always crack. But yeah, I played so much DS Lite at my old jobs where I would just sit in parking lots.
Clayton, do you mind restarting the game and going back to the start? Deadworth just got here, so
Yeah.
we need to wind back a bit.
We'll do that on the next stream. We'll start over.
Yeah. Every
Fez from the
stream will
beginning
just be
again.
starting at the beginning of Fez. Seeing how far we can get in 2 hours.
Just gaslight the fuck out of our audience and just never acknowledge that we're doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I gotta run in about 5 minutes for my other thing. But when I'm here, hang on, let me promo something. I wrote a review for the
Yeah.
website
Oh yeah.
of a game called Pissa Tower.
Pissa Tower.
I'll drop it in, Pat.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us more about it.
Well, first of all, I'm really happy that they let me keep this URL for the story. I put that into the our content management system.
Wow.
They let me keep it.
They let you keep wahaha.
Yep.
That's some SEO right there. I'm
Oh,
always
no.
Googling wahaha.
Wahaha.
Yeah, I played on the recommendation of some friends. I played Pizza Tower, which came out the same day or maybe a day before the also incredible Hi-Fi Rush. Yes. And I feel like it ate up a lot of the available oxygen in the room for Pizza Tower, which came out at the same time. And that's people gotta play Pizza Tower. It's just really it's one of my favorite games I've played for a long time. So I reviewed it.
Caterpillar.
Pizza Power.
Caterpillar.
This is some hieroglyphics here. We got how this
Oh.
the
Look at all them
first
glyphs.
two-dimensional beings
I
lived.
like it.
That's what these guys are.
Thank
the
you, Tom.
statues are. But yeah, this is just a little lore-filled area. Go to this next big secret door.
Oh, sitting up. Whoa, spooky land.
Whoa.
Neon land. I just got so hungry, you guys. I'm sorry, I know this happens every stream, but I swear
Yeah.
I ate a big lunch today. I had so
No.
much chili.
That's fine. I feel
Yeah.
like maybe at least half of streams by like 4:30 p.m. we end up talking about food
Yeah,
or
it's
what we're
not-
gonna eat for dinner.
What are you gonna eat for dinner, Tina?
Um, I'm gonna be meeting up with some friends to play Magic.
Nice.
So I don't know. I'm gonna be solely surviving on gaming.
Okay, gaming sustenance. Are
No
you gonna do
food.
another draft? Like not tonight, but oh.
Not a draft tonight, but I am using cards that I got in the draft.
So this is definitely one of the spaces where if you were taking notes, you're in class. It's time to take some notes. This is pretty important, but we're not going to get into it today.
Do you think, Simone, maybe that streaming burns more calories than simply sitting at a desk? Is that what's happening? Are we like,
I think talking does.
okay.
And
Your
thinking
brain,
thoughts.
your brain uses a lot of calories.
Usually I'm not thinking thoughts, but when I'm streaming I am. Because I'm thinking about all kinds of things. Words, birds,
Birds.
sentences, shapes. I'm rotating shapes like mad right now.
Oh yeah,
Um,
rotating 1,000 cubes a minute over here. Whoa.
yeah. Maybe not as many as Clayton is rotating. But
There's a lot. Yeah, this is like a lot of words and things here that could be translated.
Okay, I gotta run to make my appointment. Thanks, everybody.
See you, Pat.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy running. Bye.
All right, see you.
Here, actually, you know what?
His last act was to permit bones, bones, bones. To return.
I do. I have my
Permit bones, bones,
Uh,
bones.
Rosetta Stone here, so I'm gonna real quick translate what this big sign says.
Your
okay.
Rosetta Stone.
totally.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, why would automod not? Why would
Somebody might beat
automod
this
like
to me.
block bones, bones, bones? What about that is
I
potentially
don't know.
potentially dirty or threatening? Bones, bones, bones. It's
Well,
it's threatening death.
Color witch.
Okay. I saw people talking about with this game that after they translated the language, they literally made flashcards
Oh, cool.
so that they could just remember. So let's see. What is that little guy?
Yeah, if Chief Chongo can go ahead and say bone zone.
Oh no, I have two different
Why can't we say
translations. And now I'm not
bones?
sure which is my right one. I translated it twice.
No rhyming.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Okay.
Teeth, hands, holes, bones. All my favorite things.
This is a lot.
These are a
This
few
is a
of my
bit-
favorite things.
It's certainly overwhelming.
When the tooth bites, when the hand grabs, when you're feeling whole.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
yeah.
I can't hold on.
You can trans anything you want, Clayton.
Oh,
That is one thing that I have learned from being back on Tumblr.
Oh,
Or I
no,
support
plus
it.
Greg, you got auto-modded. Are we? No, wait, let me try something. Oh, probably, okay, the plural
you're
doesn't make
a-
a difference.
Do we get to say boners?
Plural?
Laser Peaks Fury says Duolingo, but it's all fictional game languages. Teeth, hands, holes, bones, and the new man door, hand hook, car door. You'll love her. Oh my god. I simply remember my favorite bones, and that I don't feel.
It really looks like art. Like, it's
Favorite.
scrolling to the places in chat where, it's just like the emojis. It's like, it looks like chat is blank for a second, but then the
Yeah.
words appear.
Now I'm worried my codex is not. I'm reading it wrong. Damn it.
No!
I'm tweeting this.
This is a cool little place, though. It's like the city block of Fez. With the neon signs, I think like
I
a
have-
trash can.
I have some translations here, and I'm wondering if they're.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
what they're
lost
from.
visual on Tina. Oh, maybe because
Where'd
Pat
you
left.
go?
Oh, because
Oh.
Pat left. Whoops. I'll fix that.
Right?
That's
Where's
Simone
my
again.
teeth, hands, holes, bones screenshot? Where'd you go, Boo?
Oh, we have a second Simone. Okay.
Simone. Oh, nobody wants that. Yowza.
One time during a stream, I forget why. I think it
There
was
we
like
go.
the Pokemon stream. I made 2 of Pat.
Hmm.
I forget why. But we had double Pat, and I think
All right, we'll continue on.
everyone appreciates double sometimes.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
Is
go.
the translation, more Ponderer asks, a 1-1 mapping to English letters?
I think there's a bit more to it than that.
Oh, really? Wow. That sounds hard.
Let's see. Have I looked at all these? Oh, I've explored all this. Okay, so we'll go back to the final big door.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm done here. Interesting. Gosh, I can't wait to take a shower. Eat my chili.
Eat your chili in the shower.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
Let's have a little honesty hour here. Anyone consume food or beverage in the shower?
I don't, but I would love to in a bath. You know,
Mm.
you know how it's always romanticized that you have the little tray in the bath and you
Mhm.
have like a wine glass or whatever, maybe some
Yes.
crackers or whatever. I don't know.
Showers
I
are
would
for
love to do that.
sloppy joes.
Oh no!
Yeah, because if you get it on you, you can wash it off immediately. That's so optimal. Good idea.
I've done shower coffee.
Oh
I
my
make
god.
shelf in my shower. I've done wine bath as well.
Wine bath makes sense. Wine bath makes the most sense to me. It's just like any food or drink plus shower. It's like I feel like the rain is coming from above. It's gonna get on your food or drink.
Let the rain fall down.
That's why you want a fully
Wake my
peeled orange in the shower. Just
You'd have to. You can't set a food down in the shower though, unless
No,
it's like on a.
you have to be done with it.
Yeah. So an orange, I think an orange would be difficult for me. Oh, the music has eaten the stream again, says Ryan Sonora. Soppy Joe.
Okay, this was also I feel like a game when QR codes became a thing,
Oh.
My dangle.
and
So do you often use your phone? To
so
scan it?
yeah, you do, but I was like, it's 2012. Phones like smartphones with cameras weren't that prevalent yet. But yeah, if you use your phone on some of the QR codes in the game, it'll give you another code that you have to decipher.
Interesting.
But yeah, and
Interesting.
I'll turn the music down a little bit. This is one of my favorite tracks as well. I think.
Also, Galumfer, that's a great idea. If you have a shower curtain with pockets, you can like put food in there, like your hot pockets. There's so many people. Is this our first time seeing or not first time, because we saw it the first time in the school,
Big throne.
but like lots of people.
Yeah, this is like the final village where you found the people, I think, that are living in 3D. Oh, they speak in the language, so I don't know what they're saying. You can kind of, I mean, I think it's pretty clear from the way people are talking that the language is written vertically,
Ooh.
which involves a rotation if you try to turn it to our way of reading. And that's the thing that's messing me up right now, is I'm not sure if I'm rotating it right. I'm not having some trouble rotating these shapes in my mind.
Oh no. Eating hot pockets in the shower sounds like a symptom of depression, or like a symptom of living your best life.
Yeah. I mean, if you've ever had a really, really juicy ripe mango, the best way to eat that, the best way to eat that is just to devour it with your bare hands.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just saying, if you're in a shower, then no sticky mess afterwards.
No sticky mess. That's true.
I guess.
I can't say I've ever
Shower
done
beards,
it, but like,
shower LaCroix. Yeah.
just when I get a ripe mango, sometimes I'll just eat it over the sink like an animal, and then
Like an animal.
clean myself off.
Oh my gosh. Shower hot pocket with your shower mango, and then your shower beer. I want to become a lifestyle vlogger, and that'll be my lifestyle that I'm vlogging. I
Bathing
got my
suit, shower, mango
yeah,
eating.
yeah.
No, that's absolutely someone's kink. That is 1000%.
Eating food in the shower?
A sopping wet mango in the shower?
Decadent.
Absolutely. Absolute as any sticky fruit.
A sopping wet mango.
Oh god, you just reminded me. I don't know if you guys are probably not watching MILF Manor, are you?
Can't say
No.
that I am.
Ugh. In the preview for the next episode, they're gonna make them demonstrate sex acts on fruits. And I'm gonna
Oh.
be so upset about it.
Oh my.
I'm gonna be pretty pissed off.
Amor Clayton said that he sometimes eats the mango over the sink, which makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
you're close to the faucet to wash your hands. Anything that falls or drops into the sink. That
I'm a
makes
big
sense.
stink eater.
So, I found
Big
something.
stinky eater.
That too.
You're smelly while you eat.
I said sink. I said I'm a big stink
Oh,
eater.
big stink eater.
I'm a stink eater.
Stink eater.
I'm a stinky eater. I'm so smelly while I eat.
Yeah.
I don't know what this room is. It's not ringing a bell, but when you come in here, you're just told, "Hear the owls, see their effigy, assemble the parliament."
Hear the owls. Do you hear them?
I don't, but it will look at me. It will
Oh.
always look at me. It's always watching.
It's kind of cute. It's really cute, actually,
The owl room.
because it's so circular, honestly.
One more little room.
Seashell says, I heard Milk Manor, and I can't believe it's actually worse. Yes. Yeah, Playable Head. Peach over sink. Perfect. Faith, tomatoes over sink. Ideal.
Okay, so this is a super critical room. Just one element of a puzzle. Do you know what it looks like to make a dice from paper?
No. What?
Do you know
Make
how
a
to
dice?
Sound of me thinking
Yeah.
about rotating shapes.
and how to calculate the numbers on a dice, how they always add up to 7?
What?
No.
The opposite sides of a dice are always add up to 7. So there's always 6 and 1, 3 and
Oh my
3 and
God.
4, 5 and 2.
Oh.
That's how dices are designed.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So this room, I mean, I'm basically pointing it out. This is a room that helps you start to understand at least how math works in the game and numbers work in the game.
Oh no. Math?
So this is something you would take notes on, but like, what do you think it's saying there?
One.
I'm panicking.
Okay. So the first thing
Mhm.
is the first thing. The second thing is the second thing, because you have the two things in the middle comprise the last thing. If you put the two things
Oop.
in the middle lines
So
on the top,
in the chat, Morb Ponderer got it.
1, 2, 3, 4 dimensions.
Yeah, somebody's saying it.
Oh, I get it.
Now we're going full Riven. Phil Fish was specifically inspired by Riven and having its own language you decipher, and the fact you had to take notes. That was, like he said in an interview, the note-taking this game is kind of riffing on that. So this is basically the room that helps you to piece together how you do numbers, but it's not even everything you need to know about numbers.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I was wondering where that room
We're
was.
learning and growing.
And understanding numbers is a big part with quite a few puzzles in this game.
In one of my little TikTok essays on how video games can be an ideal form of education or whatever, and can educate you. I talked about how I hated math.
You did.
And I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to play this game. Math scares me.
It's
Maybe
less.
This game could help you learn to math.
Yeah.
Maybe it would help me learn.
I don't think you have to do that much like calculations or algebra once you understand how numbers work in the game. It's more about recognizing the symbols and understanding how they're written in the game.
Mm. Claro, you can't just say math isn't scary, it's fun. Teachers have been saying that for centuries. It's not true.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that the case of the Golden Idol also had some actual algebra that we had to do. That is different.
Math was cool up until a
Where'd it
certain
go?
point. Like, there was a point in my life where math was cool, but now it's not cool.
Ooh, we can go. This is another puzzle we can do. Let's see. How do I get there? Okay, it's that one.
Jengatron, I felt like such a boss, such a girl boss back when I was learning multiplication tables and stuff. I loved doing them as fast as possible and stuff. But I think I started falling off around algebra 2, maybe? Or maybe it was geometry? I don't know.
It's probably where
It's hard.
solving for X is about where I fell off. Because I love solving for X. I do it all the time. But everything after that was quite hard. I took a physics class in college that was where the textbook was called Physics for Future Presidents.
What the
and it was
fuck?
literally, it was a physics class for people who are really scared and bad at math. It was a physics class
Oh.
for lit majors.
Ah,
And the
Nice.
book was very encouraging. It was like, you know what? Anyone could be president. And when you're president, you might need to understand a little bit about physics. And I was like, you're right. I could be a
Aw.
president. I could be
what if I
president.
become
Yeah.
president and I don't understand physics?
I have to learn. It was
Physics was-
very gentle and non-scary.
That sounds great. Because physics was actually my worst class
Oh.
in high school. I got a C in it.
It was pretty brutal for me.
I thought I was gonna fail.
Okay. So I've got another puzzle to solve here because I found something. We found a treasure map. Now, does this look like this level? Maybe a little bit. Go back to it again.
Oh, I maybe. Yeah.
See, it's not
Yeah?
rotated the right way. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So now we've rotated it,
Yeah.
but there's something about it. It's got something extra in this treasure map.
Okay.
It's a little red platform that I'm not seeing, but as we know, this game
Oh.
has invisible platforms.
Secret platform.
Secret. Okay, so you have to
Just
jump
jump.
to.
Yeah, jump
I'm
straight
gonna
into the
look.
air. I'm sure you won't fall.
Okay, so yeah, it's about. Yeah, I think I can do it. Up.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no!
So this is the thing you learn with these special magic things. It only exists when you're rotated this direction. So when I try to rotate, unlike anything else in the game where it keeps you on the little platform you're on, it disappears when I rotate this. So I have to find a way
Oh.
to.
You're on it. You're on the platform.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, I don't know. Maybe this isn't right. Can I just make the jump? No. Okay. I think I need to turn and very quickly jump. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Turns
I'm
before
starting
it.
to think that bullies, they bully nerds because they're jealous. Because they want to be able to do math, but they can't.
Oh, you can 180 the level and go back. That's right.
What if I'm a nerd but I'm bad at math? To all the math enjoyers in chat and the math defenders, I do think math is incredibly cool. I've never been good with numbers, and I wish that I were.
Oops.
Especially now that I'm into motorsport, which is
Wait, this
so
isn't right.
engineering heavy. I want
Yeah.
to understand these things more. My brain hates it. I'm good at languages is my the thing that I am good at. Like I can memorize alphabets quickly and just words, but for some reason math not that thing.
Okay,
I think
guys,
they'll everything.
what about coding? Because honestly, I have a similar experience with coding where it's like at the beginning, I was like, oh, this is so,
Oh,
it's
there's
it's
another one.
easy and fun, and you click print hello, or you type print hello, and I don't know. But then it was like, make make a game with the code, and then just like I was out by class 3.
Math, coding is much worse than math for me. Although again, many different kinds of languages are just not those ones. It's the combination.
Yeah, you could do languages, but not coding language.
No. uh,
Stuff.
Coding is like a fun puzzle. It is like a fun puzzle up until it becomes too hard of a puzzle, and I can't do it.
yeah, coding is very impressive to me.
Ah. Wow, we have some coders in the chat. We do
Yeah.
it as a,
Yeah, when
as a living. Cool.
I did some like in college and some other jobs, and I'd say much like one of these games where you're solving a puzzle and it works when you write out code. And I've only done the most simple things, and then it works. It is extremely satisfying.
Yeah.
It's just like I just wrote some like scribbles in this terminal, and now it's suddenly doing something.
Hang on, I scrolled back up, and Plus Greg has an incredible story.
Oh.
I had a very old calculus teacher, and my friends and I would just throw him a surprise birthday party when we didn't want to do class. We did it 3 times in our senior year. That's really cute. I want to throw a surprise party for an old person.
Wait, how would you throw a surprise birthday party 3 times a year? They only have one birthday.
You do it. You just do it. No one can stop you from throwing a surprise birthday multiple times a year.
I should have learned that. Oh, he was old, so he didn't know his birthday? He didn't remember? That was the point. Okay, I see.
I think that would be a good idea though, because often people have plans on their birthday, and if you're going into your birthday and you don't have plans, you might feel sad. So it's hard to plan a surprise party.
Mm-hmm.
So you should actually throw someone a birthday party when it's not their birthday.
When they're least
Oh,
expecting
so
it.
So true.
When
Yeah.
it's not their birthday.
Surprise them.
Okay. So good. Throw it like a month early.
Winnie the Pooh ass birthday.
The same number of birthdays as your age.
Yes.
Eventually you have like 40 birthdays in a year.
Unsustainable.
I think it's sustainable because it's not like anyone's reaching 365. You know?
Devois did this too? Wow.
There's bombs in this game?
With a very young calc teacher.
Oops.
Like once they just brought a waffle maker and party hats to 8 a.m. class and said, "This is what we're doing today." Amazing! This is a life hack.
Guys, you can now say the term ass-birthday.
Yes,
Ass
thank you,
birthday.
Tina.
I did it. I didn't even look at my notes.
I love
Whoa.
Winnie the Pooh.
I can't explain that, what I just did, because if you play the game, you'll figure it out. But
Oh. Oh, ooh,
What's
hidden
the
door
secret?
behind a waterfall. I love that. I love that so much. My first experience with a hidden thing behind a waterfall was in Wizard 101. The death school was hidden behind a waterfall. It was so cool. Yeah.
I did not see the new AlphaTauri wheels. Augie, hang on.
What I get?
Mm,
Oh,
Legend
this.
of Zelda.
I still don't know what this means. Maybe I do. I have a couple game saves of this.
Claro, I'm so glad you played Wizard 101.
AlphaTauri. Oh ho ho! No, I didn't mean to follow you. It's not on my normal account. These are sexy.
So this
Yeah,
was a
weird.
critical thing to uncover because I went in there and lowered the water level, but it didn't just lower the water level in that area. it lowered it everywhere. So now I have access to a bunch of stuff on the bottom of the levels that allows you to find more secrets. Which is just kind of the process of this game. You learn more stuff. You realize earlier levels have more paths, more things to uncover. But the joy of this game is uncovering it for yourself. So I'm gonna, I think, wrap it up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
my
457. Oh my
But
god.
y'all can check out my video if you want to hear more about games that are fun to keep a notebook with. Games that give you a bit more, I think, to do, because it's not even, you can look at like Nicole, her experiences. Partly she just likes to draw the game and create a notebook of her journey, even if it's not just solving puzzles, but that's another aspect of it. So yeah, check out the video. You can even check out our store. There's that coupon. What was it again? Polygon Pink?
I believe it is. I think it's all caps Polygon Pink. And then, do I have the video? Do I have the video? Nope. Not anymore.
Yeah, I think people
We
can
got
find
the
it. They can find
Yeah.
the channel.
Okay, you can find you can
Um,
Polygon on YouTube.
Check that out. Check out
Not
Pat's.
the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yep.
Check out Pat's review of Pizza Tower.
Hell yeah.
And his video. He had a video came out last week. It's cool. About
Thank you, Tina.
Warhammer 40k.
Sick.
And there's still so many great TikToks coming out. What's a TikTok you did recently you're proud of?
Oh, there's one that I really like on disability accessibility
Oh hell yeah.
in games, and talking about how accessibility features can help everyone, and everyone, like Fortnite audiovisual cues, like those are really popular even if you're not deaf, or like, you know, being able to change subtitle size, also really great. Yeah, that's a TikTok. You can see it on the Instagram or the TikTok, because I know some people don't have TikTok because they don't like it. So
What if I
Yeah.
drop that link in chat too?
whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back Tuesday with, I believe, a Tina Town. I think that's the plan.
yeah. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm not sure what next Tuesday will be because Simone will be out of country and unavailable for mysteries. But Pentiment will come back. We'll continue Pentiment. But yeah, we'll probably figure something else out that week. So until then, toodles.
Thank you, everybody.
Toodles.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
I love ending.